What's up? This is the Crypto Harvest, where you and I can harvest as much crypto as possible. So, I want to show you guys another great opportunity, Wabi token. Now, one, the market cap is very slim, only 155 million to this market cap, and it's only been here since the 14th of December. I mean, man, this coin is really going to take off. Now, this coin, unlike many of the other coins, doesn't just have a simple theory behind it, it has a product and current use case behind it. So once again, similar to Wax token and the Binance coin, it's something that is, you're essentially investing into something that's already there and already has a tangible use. So I feel that, of course, in the very long run, this coin will do very well. So let's take a look at their website. And this is their roadmap right here for what they're trying to do. So essentially the goal of the product that's backed by the token, or the token that's backed by the product, whichever way it is to prevent people from shipping counterfeit goods to other people and making them sick or doing damage to communities and whatnot. And just imagine if you had an application or an item that can detect whether something was counterfeit or not, and you can purchase them in a store such as JD.com, a store that they established. Walimai opens an online shop on JD.com. Customer feedback is highly positive, with consumers willing to pay a 20% premium price for the assurance of safety. Shop on JD.com. Okay, so this is their product that's backed by their Walimai. So you know that when you're getting these baby products, they mostly are focusing on baby products, you're pretty much certain that, well, relatively certain, because nothing in life is certain, etc. But it's a much safer play to buy from here in this Walimai place as opposed to just going out in the regular free market. And now you guys may be wondering, okay, this doesn't really happen in the United States. I don't really have to worry about counterfeit products being on my shelves or whatnot. And the thing is, in many other parts of the world, this is a serious issue. So a solution like Wabi is exactly what they need. And I believe this is the CEO of Wabi. I mean, I'm not entirely sure. Either he's a representative or the CEO, but what he's going to show you is the use case of the product, a product that currently exists. And well, let's just watch it. Let's see for ourselves.
So I'm going to introduce the Walimai label. This is the Walimai label, and there are certain anti-fake protection measures that we have with it. It's both digital and physical. I'll start with the digital. So with the digital, there's a small chip inside here. It's an RFID chip. It's unique for every product when we put the label onto a product. So it's like every product has its own passport or its own ID, and it's unique. What happens then is we place this onto a product, and the consumer can use Walimai app on the phone to scan the product.
Beautiful.
Now, within these 2 seconds that I was scanning it, what happened is that the data which is on the chip and on our server, it changed. This is the strong anti-fake protection feature that we've got. It's similar to, if you know, in banking, there are these devices that banks give you. It looks like a calculator. And then you need to enter the code, and then it gives you another code, and each time it gives you code is different. So this changing codes idea that you get on the banking device is essentially here within the chip and within our system. Now, when people scan it, what they get is not just the confirmation that the product is real, it's also all of the details of where the product was produced.
What? Look at that. So not only can they scan the product to see if the product is fully legit or not, but they can scan the product and see where it was used, where it came from, everything. This is beyond underrated. I mean, oh my god, I am just over the moon with this coin. Why people aren't talking about this, well, why more people aren't talking about it, it just blows my mind.
What it looks like, how you can consume it, etc. So this is the digital protection features. Now, there's an additional protection feature which is physical. This label itself was built in a way that it's strong enough to not break it in a normal logistics process. At the same time, it's fragile enough that no one can just take the label off a product and put it on another product because that would break the whole anti-conservation system. Now, the way that it works is this. So this is how we place it onto a can of baby formula. So when I try to scan it, I can scan it. It scans it, it tells me what the product is, it's real. Now, if I try to remove it, the antenna will break and it will be impossible to use the product. At the same time, if the consumer just opens the product with a normal usage, you open it and it breaks the label as well. So now you cannot reuse it. That's it. Now, if I try to scan it again, it will not work. The antenna is broken. So the chip cannot communicate with the phone. That's it.
Man. Now, before I get to this next video, let me just show you guys that, of course they have a white paper because, a white paper is very important. You got to have an idea and a roadmap of where they plan on going. Alright, so, I've read, I'd say about 75% of it. I honestly just skimmed over most of it. And, they do have a one-page white paper, which is pretty cool. The one-pager pretty much gives you the main purpose of what they're trying to do here. So, problem, dangerous counterfeit products. Solution, RFID labels with banking level protection. And the business model, they're just showing you how the normal product to consumer is usually done, and with the Wabi model, this is how it's done. It goes to Wabi first, and then it goes to the consumer. Let's see, operating business with sales. Let's see. And of course, these are the founders, and these are their LinkedIns and their contact details. Let's see. And they had this ICO back in November 28th. So this ICO is obviously over because it's on the exchange. But you can still go right over to Binance and get the token yourself. So what's also interesting is, now you may be saying, okay, so they have a use case for the product, right? But do they really have any consumers that are actually using it? Well, let's go check out this video. Walimai speaks with the owners of shops hosting our products. So this is back in September 30th, 2017. Okay, this is pre-ICO. All right, these guys are already established. All right, it just doesn't get any better than this.
老板你好，
你好，
我这个东西终于做完了，所以开始跟你们跟你们合作，所以我想就是采访一下我们的，比如说我们的一些合作伙伴。你好，我是Walimai公司的培养师。
刚开始过来，那时候我还是比较持怀疑态度的。我就是看中你们这一块的防伪，所以我才同意把这个柜子放在这里。对。
采购范围，我只选择我放心的平台，我不会去任意的选择一个个人或者是某个不信任的组织去进货。我一般关于奶粉的真假，我想是许多妈妈心里最纠结的问题，因为现在各种网络平台、各种代购，可能给妈妈有很多不信任的因素，也有各种新闻的负面报道。那么我觉得选择一个真正的平台，让我们能够放心、非常安心，能够从源头都能够了解这罐奶粉处在一个什么样的情况，妈妈们每天能够查看得到这个奶粉的路径，那么我觉得妈妈们就能够更放心。
像这个的话，反正解决我自己的一个疑惑啊，那么所以我才跟你们选择合作的。因为我考虑到的问题就是你们一个就是这个防伪的一个标志，那我比较感兴趣的，因为为什么？如果这样的话，能够让宝妈们更放心的买到国外的产品，因为我们像现在的话，他们宝妈考虑的问题就是是不是从那个中国那边分装的啊，干嘛这种问题就避免掉了，是这个是一个方面，那让宝妈们更放心的购买到奶粉，是这样的。
你觉得Walimai做这样比较高科技的这个防伪方式，你们的顾客能接受吗？
可以啊，本来现在一个就是信息时代、高科技时代，我们的顾客都会接受啊。
这个的话，反正我们给顾客引导，这个是一个消费习惯的问题，可能起初的时候，开始的时候就会稍微有点问题，但后面是肯定是我能够解决的。
有机会，因为现在妈妈们吃进口的奶粉比较多，然后呢各种平台又不是很信任。如果说Walimai这个模式能够得到国家。
Okay, so there's been, I feel like there's been forever, even though it's been 2 minutes and 36 seconds. But you guys get the point. They have people who already use their products, and they're a growing business. I mean, they're not like a multi-billion-dollar corporation or anything like that. They're pretty much starting from the ground up, and they're expanding. More people are getting to know them. More people are going to be using their tokens, and I really feel that, I mean, this is unprecedented. No one's doing this. No one is doing some counterfeit, anti-counterfeit measure in which they have a dynamic system where they have RFID chips and then they have a marketplace and everything. Yeah, no one's doing that. I mean, if you looked at Amazon from when it first came up, you would say, oh, what's this place? Amazon, some online bookstore or something like that. This is crypto, all right? This is similar to how things started when the internet first came into existence. Now we're in the crypto space. It's like there's going to be people who are going to make it big, and there's going to be people who just lose everything. But, you know, this is why it's important to diversify, because, hey, look, you never know. Walimai could just completely go out of business. I mean, I feel that they have a good use case, and, you know, they have a marketplace and everything. They're expanding. Let's take a look at their roadmap to see where they're at. Let's see, infant formula scandal, whatnot. Okay, official start of business operations in the city of China. Founders celebrate the official setup of the company, ironically get poisoned by fake whiskey. Let's see, founders engage in strategic turn for 2014. MVP Walimai Technologies developed. Walimai is selected as one of the most innovative companies as Open Innovations Forum in Moscow. Anti-counterfeit. Let's see, Walimai engages top producers of baby food and alcohol with its anti-counterfeit tech. Walimai wins an innovation grant from the city's municipal government. iOS apps launched. And let's take a look at what they plan on doing in the future. Activating sales of Walimai protected products through Wabi. Consumers use Wabi to purchase products. Use case. Expansion of the number of baby shops selling Walimai protected products. Initiate sales of alcohol protected secured with Walimai labels. So they're going from not only baby products, but to alcohol as well. Nice. Start of partnerships with producers and distributors of baby food and alcohol products. Adjusting Walimai technology for pharmaceutical products. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge play. Expanding uses of Wabi to other areas, such as loyalty programs for product manufacturers, RMILs for consumer products. Partnerships with insurance companies and product assurance. Now, I hope I don't sound like a dumbass for not knowing what this word is, but I'm definitely going to Google it after I finish this video. I mean, hey, look, guys, I don't know many, like Ethos, that's a great example. Ethos wants to develop an app to have, I believe the coin Ethos, they want to create an app in which it can have ease of use for people in like buying and purchasing tokens. Honestly, I'm not sure. I have to do my research on it, so I'm not going to say that that's just like the gospel truth or anything. But I mean, these guys already have an app. They have a product. They're ready to go. All right, this is a great opportunity right here. Right? Yeah, this man, and then they have a good team. I don't know any of these guys personally. I don't know any of these guys, but I just took a little gander at what was under them, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 10 people on their team, so I mean that's a lot of people. Then they got 5 advisors. I mean, we all know that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who's on. It doesn't matter, quote unquote. Doesn't matter who's how many people are on the team. Essentially, when you're investing, you're looking at the product and you're saying, will this do well? So far we have something that has a good foundation. They have a good starting ground, and I believe these guys are definitely going to be somewhere in the future. So let's take a look at the coin on Binance. Okay, so right now, currently, well, let's just take a look at the coin overall. So this is the 30-minute chart. I got into this coin when it was around 13,800 Satoshis. Or maybe, I think it was either 13,000 or 13,500. But yeah, I got in pretty early, like a couple of days ago. And let's see. Time, minute, hour. No, let's go for days. Okay. Yeah, this this coin hasn't been there for that long, so that's a kind of a ridiculous thing to do. So let's go for the 6-hour chart. Okay. Yeah, so it's so low in comparison to its exponential relative growth that, I mean, it's look at that bullish action. I mean, people are discovering this token. You know, they're finding out what it is, and they're really putting their money where their mouth is, I guess. Or I don't know if that term applies to the situation, but hey, it's a great opportunity, guys. It's definitely a great opportunity. So let's see. Let's go to the 30-minute chart real quick. Okay, let's see if there's any good buy-in opportunities. Now, this, of course, was one of the best buy-in opportunities right here on the dip after seeing like consistent bearish action, a lot of sell-offs. Here, I think is right now, like, I say this is like the good median price, right? Because it's not all the way up here at the all-time high, but it's not all the way down here at the all-time low. So if you got in around here, like if you just watch this video right now within like the next like 10 minutes and you saw it, yeah, this would be a great buying opportunity. Because, you know, we don't buy at all-time highs, guys. We don't buy at all-time highs. It's just not what we do. Well, let's see, one more thing here. Yeah, so let's see, at the very beginning it was just $1, and now this coin is $3.44. I mean, hey, it's only been here since the 14th of December. So, hey, you know, again, it's up to you guys if you want to invest in it. You know, I definitely invested in this coin, and I hope if you guys liked it, you know, talk about it in the comments. Like right now, there hasn't really been anybody commenting in my comments, and I know this is a new channel and whatnot, but I like to hear criticism. I like to hear the other side of the story, because I know only my personal perspective on something, but I want to hear you guys' perspective on it, and that'd be great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.